towering, awe-inspiring pinks, sepia, rust, and cream-colored sandstone cliffs of Zion National Park, its famous slot canyons in the Narrows, and the abundant flora found in this canyon leave the visitor with vivid images to last a lifetime. What better way to explore this unique Utah National Park than to hike one of its 46 maintained trails? In this video, we will explore 5 easy trails: the Paruce Trail, the Lower Emerald Pool Trail, the Grotto Trail, the Riverside Trail, and the Weeping Rock Trail. Then we will conclude with a short hike on the Kayenta Trail for sweeping canyon views. This is Karen, and welcome to my channel. In this episode, I'll be hiking some of the easy trails here in Zion National Park. Won't you come with me? Right, so I'm hiking along the Paruce Trail. This is a paved trail, multi-use trail, and it connects the visitor center, and it follows along the North Fork of the Virgin River. Of the Paruce Trail, which is close to the visitor center, and off to my right is the river, the Virgin River. So I'm going to walk a little ways here, and then I'm going to go catch the shuttle bus. Right at the beginning of the trail, it starts going uphill quickly, and there is some shade. There's some nice shady trees. So here's a view of the Court of the Patriarchs seen from the trail. So it's named for the 3 towering figures of the Old Testament. Their sandstone cliffs hold court over Birch Creek Canyon and this section of the Virgin River. So the first peak here is Abraham Peak, stands at 6,890 feet. Then Isaac Peak, 6,825 feet. Mount Moroni, 5,690 feet. And Jacob Peak right here, 6,831 feet. So in 1916, Frederick Vining Fisher, a Methodist minister, gave the religious names to the peaks. So during the rainy seasons, you can see waterfalls streaming down the sides of the cliffs. We've been in a 3-year drought here, so there's no waterfalls. So the Court of the Patriarch stop is stop number 4 on the free electric shuttle bus. The buses run every 10 minutes, so you can get out, walk around, hike the short trail, take pictures. It's beautiful. stop. Dropped us off. Grotto Trail, I saw that. So we are here. We crossed the road. We're here and we're going to go on the lower Emerald Pool trails. Goes up, 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 up. Can go on to an upper Emerald Pool trail, but I'm just going to stop here and then come back down. And so that's 1.2 miles. Okay, so heading out for the lower Emerald Pool trail. It's hot today. It's the late afternoon, but still 90 degrees. There's a little bit of a breeze, but it's pretty warm for hiking. There's lots of people out on the trail, so I'm going to go as far as I can. If I can't make it to the pool, I'm all right with that. I've been to it before. I brought my kids here when they were young, and I actually came here with my mother when I was young, so this is my third time here at this park. Okay, so we're heading over the river, well, it's a creek, on a little bridge. So here we're looking up the creek. It's got a nice flow to it. Very shallow, maybe 6 inches. This side of the bridge, we're looking downriver. So if it gets too hot on the trail, I can always come down to the creek and dip my feet in. All right, so crossed over the bridge. The creek looks so inviting. I might go dip my feet in the creek. Pleasant trail, family friendly. I saw a lot of kids pass me on the trail. It's shaded, beautiful oak trees, lots of cactus, of course, pine trees. It's beautiful here. All right, so we're almost there, just a little short walk down. There's actually 3 sets of pools called the Emerald Pools, and we're going to the lower pools. And sounds like there's a little waterfall, so we're almost there. All right, so here you can see the water dripping down off the rocks. See if I can go all the way up, and there you see the water. So I tried to get a good picture of the water dripping down the walls of the canyon. So there's another waterfall right up ahead of us on the trail. I'm going to see if I can get a little closer. There's a little bit of a climb, but you can see the water streaming down off the rocks. That's the second waterfall streaming down upon the rocks. So I passed under that waterfall and the water spray felt so refreshing because it is such a hot day. All right, I'm gonna go back down now. 0.6 of a mile uphill, gradual uphill to the lower Emerald Pool, and then another 0.6 back down to the lodge. All right, so I took the shuttle bus up to the very last stop, which is stop number 9, and this is the Riverwalk Trail. So I'm just going to go as far as I can. It's a really pleasant day. It's not very hot. We had a little bit of rain and thunder in the morning time, so it's a really, really wonderful temperature for hiking. Okay, so I'm at the beginning of the Riverside walk. Total distance round trip will be 2 miles with a total ascent of only 57 feet. And this trail is considered an easy level of difficulty. So follows along the Virgin River and goes all the way up to where the Narrows begin. So if you're thinking of hiking on into the Narrows, at the beginning of the trail, they give you this sign that tells you what the flash flooding possibilities are. And so for today, some of the slot canyons may experience flash flooding because we got the rain and the thunder and it's real cloudy today. So this whole area is called the swamp area because it's very close to the river and it's all filled with grasses and reeds. So far what I like the most about this Riverside trail is it's very peaceful, very calm, because you hear the water flowing off to the left. If you look to the right where the mountains are, you can see the water streaming down, filled with ferns. Looking at this, which is straight up the mountain, you can see the effects of erosion right there. All right, so we've reached the end of the river trail. You can go down a little path and walk down into the river, cross it, and then enter the area that's known as the Narrows. Okay, so what I liked the most about this hike is that there's not much of an ascend. It's paved. There are a few little areas in the pavement where it's uneven, so you have to watch your step, but you follow along the river, and so it's very relaxing. It's very beautiful through these canyons. All right, so walking back down the trail, I'm gonna go back to where the shuttle will pick me up. This is a fantastic, awesome, easy trail for anyone to try and hike. Come on out and explore. This is our beautiful America. I'm headed over to the Weeping Rock Trail. It's only half a mile, so it's a short little easy trail. Okay, so I'm at the Weeping Rock trailhead. It's short but steep. The distance is 0.4 of a mile. Take you half an hour at the most, and the total ascent is 98 feet. So here, I'm right here. Here's the Virgin River. So we're gonna follow this little trail here, and we'll be able to see the Weeping Rock. So on this trail, we'll be able to see high desert, lush springs, lots of different plants from cactus to ferns, and hopefully a waterfall if there's enough water. Okay. This will give you some idea of the ascent, which begins right at the beginning of the trail. Beautiful. It's very steep, but it's paved. It's filled with wildflowers all along the edges, and you can see the little stream trickling over off to the left. Weeping Rock is a vertical oasis. In other words, a hanging garden filled with ferns. Grotto is a connector trail from the lodge to the picnic area known as the Grotto and is 0.5 of a mile. It's flat and it's a nice comfortable stroll through the canyon. The Grotto was a natural spring recessed into the cliffs, but in the 1880s the spring was covered by a rock fall. This area used to be the original campground when the park first opened. Let's head on over to the bridge and connect with the Kayenta trail. Okay, so continuing on here down this path will lead you to the Angel's Landing. You have to have a permit to hike Angel's Landing, and this is the West Rim Trail, the Scout Lookout, 2 miles. You could go all the way to Lava Point, and that's 13.5 miles. If I go up these stairs, that's the Kayenta Trail, 1 mile to Emerald Pools. Okay, so I climbed up to an overlook area on the Kayenta Trail. This is where I'm going to end my video. This is the best of the easy hikes in Zion National Park. Thank you so much for watching. And to all my subscribers, I really appreciate it. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider doing so. And go to my channel and check out some of my playlists. Bye, everyone.